Check out this new microphone I got. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Upgrades, people, upgrades. That's how we make the dough, baby. For fuck's sake, I don't even know how to start this video. I don't even have a script written at this moment. Let's go back in time real quick. The year is 2011. Nintendo releases a groundbreaking, world-changing, solves world hunger Nintendo 3DS. But in the beginning, it kind of flopped. It was thought to be too expensive and the launch titles were kind of shit. Now, when I say that, I'm not saying that the games themselves were actually shit. I know the Steel Diver fans were kind of getting pissed off there for a second, but what I was saying is that the launch titles were kind of weak. People wanted something huge like Mario or Zelda, not, you know, Pilot Wings. But of course, as the years went on, tons of good games started to come out for the system. Then a year later after its release, I actually was able to get my own 3DS. But since we were broke and as a kid that has no job, it was kind of hard to get new games for it. Fuck, for how I yearned child labor. So I did what any logical poor person would do. Robbing an old I mean, get free shit. I didn't even care what it was. Anything that was free in the Nintendo eShop, I got it. Swap Note, Nintendo Video, Hulu. I didn't even have a Hulu account and I still downloaded that. And every possible demo that was available at the time. Yeah, that also includes Moshi Monsters. I'm embarrassed to admit how many times I played that as a kid. But there was one game that stood out to me the most that actually led me to getting a $20 gift card just to buy that game. This game was sick as fuck back then, and it's a damn shame it doesn't get too much attention now. But basically, people describe this game as some sort of Pokemon slash Animal Crossing slash Final Fantasy type of game. Whatever, all I know is that this game is badass as fuck. You have these little dudes called Denpa Men that are basically your Pokemon, and the way you catch them is just fucking amazing. All you had to do was take your 3DS to different locations where there are Wi-Fi signals and radio signals. Then it turns into some sort of Face Raiders type of minigame. Then you move your 3DS around and capture all those little fuckers in a net. It's like Pokemon Go, but before Pokemon Go, and way better. Each of them have their own strengths and weaknesses, and sometimes they have their own special ability as well. Then you make a team out of them and you just go into all these dungeons and fucking kick the living shit out of all these monsters around here. And that pretty much sums up the whole entire game of the first one. But then they released a second one with way more content, and my god, it's just so much better. But I just recommend you guys to play the first one first. It's still a really fun game and it's simple. It only costs $10 on Nintendo eShop, so why don't you try it out? Plus, there's a demo still available for it, so just get the gist of it, and if you like it, go play it yourself. Play the second one, even play the third one. It's probably just my nostalgic self talking about how good these games are, but the first two games I really enjoyed as a kid, but I never had the chance to play the third one until recently. Now that I'm grown up, I actually was able to play it, and I still had fun with it, so there's that. It's still a fun game to play. And again, I just think this game deserves more attention, so I just thought, you know, why not have a YouTube channel that nobody knows talk about the game that barely anybody knows? I know guys, I'm really intelligent, you know, I got the IQ of like 70 or some shit. No need to thank me, I'm just doing what I think is right. But for real, I really do think this game needs more attention, and hopefully if any of you guys see this video and leads you to playing this game, then I thank you for trying something new.